Yeah, we do.
Mm.
And we're started.
Alrighty. So when we left off last, you guys had agitated a poor businessman. And he wants nothing to do with you. Poor Emic Froon. And you're left with a house that has ghosts. Or at least a ghost.
Didn't we hire the church to come in and give us a hand with that kind of thing?
Yeah, they came in and got the bodies from the basement.
Doesn't mean it cleared out the ghost.
I thought they would take care of the ghost too.
No. We got the city guards to clean up the bodies.
I thought we were talking about the church to get rid of the thing or something like that, wasn't it?
We were talking
No,
about
no.
that. We didn't do it.
Yeah, you haven't done it yet. You did get rid of the bodies. They got, what's his name, Jurgle's priesthood. Basically, morticians, like priests who deal with the dead. To come in and collect the bodies and take them to the City of the Dead, the giant graveyards within Waterdeep. But other than that, you have a property, and Volo's going to take you to a... Actually, if I remember right, Volo already did take you guys to...
We did the magistrate. We were just coming back, and we talked to the private investigator guy.
Yeah, so you guys now have this new piece of property that it probably will not get a buyer for. Anyway, what plans do you guys have?
I think we were talking to someone at the very end. I don't quite recall now. What was it about?
That was the private investigator, but we kind of finished up with him. And I think now we're going to go back to the house to menace the ghost until it leaves.
Do we have anything?
So
Do we even have anything that can affect ghosts?
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic works.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone please, can we get a higher priest to speak with dead just so we can figure out what's up? Because, if we can just, help this thing move on and not have it murder us, that would be nice.
Alternatively, does Gnarl have the have a proton pack blueprint?
I mean, if I'd known we were going to be taking on ghosts, I could have looked one up. Pretty sure there is. Hang on a second. Start stumbling through a catalogue.
I'll just go buy a Ouija board. Make everything easier. If I become possessed, I'm blaming it on you guys.
Well, from the ancient artificer Hasbro.
Hasbro, the greatest of occult businesses.
His
Guys, how do
figurines
you
are quite
properly get
collectible.
rid of a Ouija board?
Oh no.
No.
If we get Zozo, I'm leaving the house, okay?
How do you get rid of a Luigi board, though?
How do you get rid of a Waluigi board?
Wow!
You bribe it, clearly.
That's
You
that's
clearly
Wario.
get
That's
invited to Smash because it doesn't.
Ouch.
Well, yeah, like Joker stole his invite.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a really cute comic of him giving it up to Daisy.
Yeah, that one was sweet.
So I've got a ghost. I could make a ghost anchor, which allows me to tether a ghost to a specific place, but that's not quite the same thing.
I'm pretty sure the ghost is already tethered to a specific place.
Oh, I know. I could give it like a timeout in a specific room.
Just tether it right outside the door.
tether it inside. Tether it
Technically
inside.
not
one of
inside.
This thing was not.
So we had. All right. So we had freaked out and run away. Sorta. Do you think we could try talking to it ourselves?
Unless it can be able to produce auditory waves itself by itself, I don't think we can communicate it with it without the help of a priest.
Oh wow, communicate with the ghost. Try and be friendly. If only someone had suggested that earlier.
I wasn't saying be friendly.
If only one. Still, I was already saying talk to the ghost. Yeah. Anyways.
They will not acknowledge you, my friend. Good luck.
I thought the plan was to menace the ghost.
That's what I thought too.
Well, we can try the option of well, to manage the ghost, you kind of need to be able to communicate. Unless you want to try blasting it right off the bat and damage the building even more.
Ugh. Is there
I
a
didn't say
temple around
blast,
here?
I said menace.
Well, to menace, it means you kind of have to be able to communicate with it.
Rav starts looking like through. She pulls out of her bag like a map. Starts looking for like a temple.
A map, you say?
Do you know how to intimidate a ghost? Some sort of phantom menace?
So Rav pulls out her map. And you know, there was a couple that you can remember. You remember this obnoxious tiefling proclaiming something about the spires of the morning?
How close?
It's literally in the C word.
With the C ward?
Mm-hmm. Let's move that to
Ugh.
the map layer.
That is
But-
so far away.
Look, maybe we can just go in and threaten that we'll go get a priest and it'll leave.
I think that might cause it to
All
try
the
and...
efficiency of getting a priest, but out having to pay for it.
There was also that poor person looking to find the Tower of Luck that you guys pointed in the right direction. You know where that is.
How far is that?
It's also in the seaward. Not a lot of temples in the northward.
I really hate this.
Seriously, if we keep going back and forth across the city, we're going to lose all of our money to bus fare.
I haven't paid a single dime in bus fare.
What, you don't have a day right? You don't have a yearly ticket?
I'm not even from here and I got one.
Pays for itself after like 10 trips.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just let's try the diplomatic approach since we're here. If that doesn't work, then we can go get a priest.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, let's go and be reasonable with a ghost.
I just didn't want to give it to Ven. I was so close.
Look, now that we legally own the place, maybe we can just evict him.
We do have legal precedent. They did check and see that the ghost had no legal precedent.
No, I was just looking at them incredulously.
Yeah,
Either
Rav goes. She goes up. She goes around the side. Goes up the stairs to the third floor.
hmm
While that's happening, I'm going to avoid plot, and I'm going to go to the tavern and start actually cleaning up.
Oh, okay.
It's not much. I can't really help out with the ghosts anyway, so I guess I'll help support the cleaning efforts to get something done, since I cannot affect the immaterial ghosts at all anyways.
Ven even said that he wanted to do this. Why am I on this one now?
Because
You
Because
can
the two of
imagine.
us are the best at, because you can talk to him and I can be intimidating.
She just looks very sour. And then just storms into the master bedroom. Hey, ghost!
Oh, god damn it.
It's just full of cobwebs.
I'm looking for some kind of Elvin Patrick Swayze here.
Oh,
Well, see, now you need to roll craft pottery.
Oh.
Get his attention.
She goes into the bathroom, the private bath.
mhm. It's
Ghosty
cold,
ghost.
but the ice is thawing away at this point.
Oh my god.
Give me an Arcana check.
If memory serves, none of us have that actually trained.
hmm
Indeed.
Boom.
I got 20 though.
Oh my god.
Nat
So did
19.
I.
You
there.
also got 20.
You feel a presence down below.
Mm,
Where below?
Just
That'd be-
below you. You're gonna guess it's on a lower level.
This stupid ghost is
Alright.
gonna make me walk all the way downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him. I'm kicking him out. Even though that's what we're planning on doing anyway. Now I'm dedicated. She goes to the second floor hall.
It's lower. You're guessing it's on the ground floor. You're gonna have to leave the building and go around.
Oh my god, who designed this stupid building to have no stairs from the first?
Because it's a tavern with a private residence on top. That's the thing.
She storms into the front of the tavern, kicks the door in.
you see 10-4 busy cleaning up there. Helping clean up.
Yeah, just 10-4 and Ven just like, tossing out like broken old tables and stuff.
They're tossing out tables and things. You can see some movement on the counter. There's a rag that seems to be brushing detritus off of the counters.
By itself.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a
Wait.
second.
See, it just wants this place clean too.
We have a free bartender. Goes up to the bar, sits down.
The stools are all busted. I wouldn't do that if I were
You
you.
sit on the stool and immediately falls.
Just
Like,
crack.
you can see this thing is like splintery and old.
She
Ooh.
she pantomimes sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
engages her core, does an air set.
Yeah. Ghost to ghost.
Just
Nothing.
have lights, like the rag drops, and just violet light slowly starts to envelop her on the other side of the thing, and you see this purplish ghost just staring at you.
Hi.
Ha!
Can you communicate?
You see just lip movement, but it's not very discernible, and you hear nothing.
So, wax on for yes, wax off for no. How about that?
He
How about
reaches for the rag and catches it.
Can you try and lip read then?
No. But we can
We
ask
tried
yes or no
that.
questions.
He's just staring at you, dead-eyed.
Wow,
If
it'd be
we
weird if he,
li-
if he started to be living-eyed.
I feel no sympathy for my pun.
So, Ghost Man, if we end up living here, are you just gonna be a pain, or can you be chill?
He just stares at you.
Does he wax on or wax off?
Can
Neither.
you be chill?
I don't want to see a ghost whack off behind the bar.
I said wax.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to clean up so much ectoplasm later.
He
Wow.
sets the cloth down and then fingers along the counter, and just ice starts forming. This is a tavern. This is not someplace you live. Just starts writing this out.
Oh, wow. My idea
So-
was suddenly stupid.
So basically, you want us to keep this as a tavern and not make it something else?
Yes.
If we make it into a tavern, are we, like, good?
Yes. He just points to where he had said yes before.
Oh, wow. All right, then. Why did you say that we don't belong upstairs, then?
Probably because we were being assholes and saying this place was a dump. Look, just side eyes it. Rana.
It's that, isn't it?
Just points at the yes.
It's... Then I could shake you.
I mean, to be fair, this place did need a little elbow grease, and it still does.
Well, I mean, there is still, like, a living space upstairs. Can someone live
He-
there?
Writes on the counter in another spot. Fix it.
Well, yeah, if it's fixed, can someone live up there?
Just points at the yes.
And you're not gonna gross peep on anyone, are you?
Just tilts its head. Stares at you.
Well, like if I'm in the privy or something.
Just staring at you.
I think even at that point, Niall stares at you.
I don't want to be haunted while I'm in the privy.
Do I get the sense that this ghost is beyond lustful desires and just is like the embodiment of the emotion of wanting to keep the tavern open? I'm kind of getting that vibe.
No, but he's starting to fade. You think whatever energy empowers him is needing time to recharge.
Okay. Question: if we get this place up and running again, will you tend bar?
Just as he's fading, one last time, just taps yes, and then it fades.
Well, changes my mind on one thing. We need this man some energy. How do we power a ghost?
So wait, well, you've just gone from trying to evict a ghost to trying to supercharge a ghost.
How about we just baby steps and get this place up and running first? Maybe just like the company is what empowers it.
Well, okay. If that's what you want, then I guess this is what we're doing.
Sure. How much does it cost to hire help?
Time to go. Get some quotes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't think
You guys,
I don't
Rob
think we
is
have
just
enough
like
funds to
you guys do
do
what
it right now. We probably can start doing it slowly, but it'll probably take us some time.
okay, if I remember correctly, the
You-
magistrate told us that we need to register as a business, and then we need to contract everything out through the guild, so we can't actually do quotes.
You should do that, or
Yes.
bad things will happen.
Yes, yeah, the legal mob will take us for all we have, and so all of that sounds very expensive. So, if we're going to make this a business, we need to do one of, or possibly two of two things. One, find somebody else's money to pay for this. Two, find a side job to help pay for this.
You're also pretty sure that you need to get in contact with the Fellowship of Innkeepers. They're one of the guilds within Waterdeep. I think
Yeah.
I linked.
I am gonna go speak with an important business person.
Okay.
I'll leave you guys to what you will do.
Okay. Rava, just checking. Going to go speak with an important business person is not likely to get you arrested, yes?
No, he would never. No, I'm not gonna get arrested.
Okay, good, because I'm gonna go check to see if there are any bounties around that we can pick up for some extra cash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 10-4,
Yes.
you definitely know your drink. Why don't you figure out what we need to do to restock?
I talked to the guildmaster and talk about opening up the new inn and getting some other purchases to help fill it up. But we probably have to wait until we get the wine cellar repaired by the Carpenters Guild before we can even think about that.
Right.
Well, the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild get their casks and barrels made, and then just sell their different beers and wines and spirits.
I meant like more like the wine racks kind of thing to hold it, or other stuff to store
Oh,
it.
okay,
But
yeah.
that kind of stuff to
Yeah.
hold it all put together and keep it organized, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That brings me to my next point. Gnarl, you're good with your hands. You make things.
Yeah.
Can you figure out what here is salvageable and what work you can do off the books?
Yeah. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
That's actually somewhat reasonable. It actually might not get us in trouble if we're just like salvaging stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can't hire somebody outside of the guilds to do work legally. There's no rule that says we can't do work ourselves.
Fair enough.
And even then, we'll probably still give the Carpenters Guild some good work.
Yeah,
So works out.
This place isn't in such disrepair. I don't doubt we will. All right. So, Venarius, I actually don't know what good skills you bring to a business. So, I mean, you shouldn't just keep doing what you're doing if you want. But if you have a better idea.
So we're all
Yeah.
gonna make sure we all have part shares of this building and how it goes out. Turns out, right?
Yeah.
I'm just another pretty face. Can't really do much besides that. As far outside of things that would probably get us in trouble getting this money. So good call.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, sounds like we have a plan. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Go team.
They were actually doing fantasy house stuff, but after all.
Yep.
Well,
Mine's the actual flipping.
But fine. It's what's it called? What's it called? That other show called now.
Just doing Fixer Upper or whatever.
For some reason, I was thinking of more of the mission. One of the bald guy, the one who goes to the restaurant and basically renovates it over like 2-3 days and restarts it.
I think that's Dinner Impossible.
Dinner Impossible. Yeah, I was thinking Impossible something.
right.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So, Rabafira, who is this important person you're going to go visit?
She only knows one important business person. It's her dad.
Wait, I thought Robert was the one going.
Potentially her mom. If her mom is the.
I thought Robert was going to the one going to the actual innkeepers guild or whatever.
No, that's what 10-4's doing.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was going to the Vintners Distillers and Brewers Guild.
Yeah,
He also mentioned going to the innkeepers.
Fair enough.
I mentioned
Fellowship
the
of Innkeepers.
carpenters, but
In that case, I'll take the innkeepers guild.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rob's going. Rava is going to go see her dad. She's going back to the manor.
So you're going to go back to the family manor.
She just wasn't going to admit it in front of everyone else.
It's like, I don't need everyone to know I'm going to go see Dad. So you find your way to
You
your
ask my
family
dad for
estate.
money.
And we'll
That's
say
literally what she's doing here.
that he's currently living
Guys, I have
on
the trash. I have the trashiest character.
Trash Child. We'll say that they currently are living probably closer to the castle ward. So we'll say that they currently have some property right around here. So I'm going to have to make myself a token
Right around where?
right around here.
Mm.
So let me just...
If you're identifying something, I'm not seeing that.
I might be on the
Just something
GM
a token.
layer. That might be my problem.
You might.
Okay, so going back to... Also, this map is very big. So now that I have my token down on the GM layer so that I remember right here. Do you see it? Up above your character? Right here.
Oh, right up here? Okay.
Okay.
Yep, so I see it.
So you find the
have moved
family
her.
estate. Big walled house. And yeah, you can hear various servants inside doing work. You'll know that your mother's probably out doing actual business near the castle, but your dad should be home.
She'll head on in, and will look around for her father.
You find him in his study. He's looking at a bird cage which has a couple of birds in it, and it looks like he's trying his hardest to sketch them.
Father,
Yes? Rav, my girl, how's it going?
it is going well. It could be going better, but it's going well.
Oh, why isn't it going better?
Well, I have made some and as part of some shenanigans that we have gotten into, we have inherited a bar.
Really, a bar?
It's the Troll Skull Tavern.
Huh.
Father, did you know that it is incredibly difficult to actually start a business here?
Yes, it is. I mostly leave that to your mother, though.
I. Do you think we might have any servants to spare?
Oh, I mean, I could get you some servants to work at your tavern. I don't think your mother would approve of losing any more of the staff here. Not after the last time.
All right. Because that's the other problem. It's kind of a wreck. That's why I say it could be better.
The tavern's a wreck?
We did a job for someone, and he promised us payment, and instead of payment, he gave us property. We then found that the property is kind of in shambles.
Well, I can definitely assist you in getting some servants to work at your tavern. And I could even give you some money towards the repairs. Get it
You would?
swept up. Yeah, here. And he's going to reach in and look at a small pouch of coins, count out. Okay, I have, let's see, 8 nibs, 10 shards, and 20 dragons on hand. It's yours if you want it.
Thank you,
So
Father.
basically, he's saying that he has 8 copper, 10 silver, and 20 gold.
Thank you so much. This will help out a lot.
I'm sure it will, daughter. And he's gonna hug you.
Yeah, she gives him a big hug. So that was 20 gold. How much silver and how much copper again?
10 silver and 8 copper. Had more larger denominations than small.
Yeah. So you said 10 silver and then 8 copper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, she gives him a big hug. And it just says, in that case, I'm going to go work on hiring some help. And hopefully soon I'll be able to invite you and Mother to see my sudden interest in barkeeping.
I'm sure you'll be the best entrepreneur in... Where is this tavern? Please tell me it's not in the dock ward.
It is not in the dock ward. It is in the north.
Good.
It is in the north ward.
North ward. That is a good side of town.
She actually because I'm sure they have a map. There's a map in his.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll put a in Trolls.
Fair enough.
It has a very interesting and kind of fun feature, though. that I was initially freaked out about, but then I kind of love.
And that is...
It is haunted by the previous owner, who just wants to be a barkeep.
He fails a little at that. Right.
No. He just wants to tend the bar.
Just use your best judgment and, ask that new friend of yours if it's safe before you go. What was her name again?
Marza?
Yeah, Marza. Yes, ask Marza before you go talking to the dead. She
Fair
looks like
enough.
she has a good head on her shoulders.
That she does. Thank you again, Father. I'll be back. I'll be back home soon.
Okay.
She gets another hug, and then we'll leave.
Yeah, no. he looks worried for a minute, then goes back to drawing his lovebirds. So you're now a little richer. Clearly, this amount of money will actually assist you in.
I mean, this is what I pre-had, honestly. Just like gold that I can spend on hiring help.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, Marza, you said you were going to go out and look for bounty work?
Yep, that was the plan.
Were you going to look specifically in the North Ward or any of the other wards?
So this is a situation where Marza would know what to do, and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that she basically has. Actually, hold on. I think I have a background feature for this. Ear to the ground. You're in frequent contact with people from a side of the society you choose that your chosen quarries move through. These people might be criminal underworld, rough and tumble folk, members of high society. The connection comes in the form of a contact and agency that you visit. Person who provides information about the people and places in the local area. So I have some sort of informant in town.
Okay. What kind of informant are you looking to have?
I would say probably somebody with the watch or the city guard, somebody who like, because Martha tries to make sure that she's taking like legal bounties, not like, hey, I don't like this dude, go like kidnap him for me kind of like bounties. So probably somebody like from the guard.
Someone from the guard? Okay. So you go to the local Northern Ward guard station, and you look. I mean, go just up to the office. There's a lot of people milling about, different guards and whatnot. If you go in, you can talk to the desk sergeant and see if there's any work to be done. But everyone seems pretty busy. It's up to you. It's a big, austere-looking building.
Yeah, I mean, if there isn't like a place she can just go like check recent posting, she'll probably go up to the desk sergeant and ask if there's any bounties currently on the market.
Well, I don't have many bounties. We've been looking for this aberration that keeps floating through the North Ward. Spherical body has 4 stalks, eyes, came up out of the sewers. I also got a complaint of somebody getting mugged on Thunderstaff Way. And That's about all that's been going on today.
All right. Well, I'll look into those. Thanks for the information.
Fair enough.
So, for the aberration, did they give a size? Are we talking like she holds her hands out like beach ball, and then she like moves it in and out in like a
Smaller. About the yay big. He holds his hands about the size of a grapefruit.
Does that
Had
sound like
greenish
those
skin.
things that we ran into in the sewers?
Yes, it does.
All right. Well. All right. I'll keep my eye out for it.
If you can kill it,
Mm-hmm.
that's good. If you can catch it alive, some of the boys want to look at it.
Sure.
Be worth
I'll try
more.
my best.
Also, the mugger has a 10 gold bounty to be brought in.
Right. And sorry, you said Thunderstaff?
It was on Thunderstaff Way.
All right.
Was
I'll
the
head out
buggers.
over there.
The floating eye thing, it's really random. You're going to have to search for that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry, where's the guard building again?
Guard building, I'm going to say it's on the high road. Right around here. So it's actually pretty close.
Oh, okay. So,
Just have to go down Tower March, and it's right on Tower March and the high road.
yeah, sure. I'll probably actually double back to the bar and pick up Venerius. I think he'd probably be helpful in tracking down a mugger. Yeah, so Marzel head out.
You make your way back to Trollskull Manor. Fedarius, what are you doing inside the building?
Well, I was going to go to the. I was going to be the one to go to the innkeeper's
Oh, right.
guilds. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind.
Oh hi,
And-
Marza. Oh hi, Marza. Guess what? I just made a bunch of money by bugging some guy in Thunderstaff Alley. I think we might be able to pay this off really easily.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, actually, if he's out, I forgot that he was doing a thing. So, yeah.
We'll get back to you.
Mhm. Sure.
Let's currently go to 10-4.
Okay, sure.
So 10-4, you're going to go to which business first?
Probably go talk to the guild master at the winemaker, since that's the guild I'm part of.
Okay. Well, the actual wine master location that you're aware of is over the trade ward, but you do know that there's a local office closer. If you'd like to go there instead, and you'd probably end up dealing with this location more frequently than you would the Grandmaster anyway.
I'll probably go to them then.
Mm-hmm. So you go to the local chapter of the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild, and you just find yourself coming into a small, busy-looking warehouse, and you see various people hauling kegs to a cart, and there's just Hammond Craddock is his name. Let me put that over into chat. And he's a human. big husky Alaskan, so he's a northerner. And yeah, he's just looks at you. 10-4.
Good morning, Hammond. We've recently come into possession of drinking establishment that we are planning to open up. So I was wondering if we could start getting talks about saying which kind of drinks we can start selling there.
Really?
Yes.
You're opening up a tavern. Ginny, come here! And he yells, and you see this young tiefling, red-skinned tiefling girl wearing spectacles come running up with just a small notepad and a pen, and she's just at the ready to start writing. Okay, so you're going to need some liquor. You're going to be wanting it on a weekly 10-day supply, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and he starts telling his young scribe different liquors. He's like, oh, okay.
So what's the more popular stuff? Actually, how many taverns are in this general area, anyways, in the Northward, Ed?
A lot.
Hmm.
People really like to get drunk.
Not much else to do.
You do know, at a minimum, there is the other tavern in Troll Skull Alley.
True.
As for the number of liquors, I have lists.
Okay, let's take a look at and us can see what I want. Okay, I also can supplying some of my own some of my own contributions to their.
That you could. But you'd still have to be buying supplies to make it.
Of course. I it's no way I can produce enough to supply an entire tavern.
Nah, you couldn't. Especially when I have such nice wares. Have you ever had fire wine? And he'll start going on to a rant about this particular liquor.
And I get into an intense debate about the fire wine, and talking about some of the other occults I've seen in other world kind of thing there.
So he'll go. We'll move along. He's going to give you a price of just 20 gold worth of liquor a week. But let's move on and see what our good friend. Why do I want to say Gnarl when it's Gnarl? Gnarl is doing.
Okay.
As 10-4 is talking up this liquor vendor. What is Gnarl doing about the refurbishment tasks?
Well, so this is the thing. Niall is not a massive fan of the whole idea of paying organized guilds to do things that
He's a rebel at heart.
Well, he's something of an anarcho-capitalist, so it's a case of unionization. But not in a fat cat kind of way, just in a kind of, but I know how to do it. Why would I pay someone else to do it?
Money is tight. I can fix this with duct tape.
Yeah. So yeah, as of right now, Niall is picking through whatever kind of detritus they can find, but he's thinking of ways he can install plumbing into the privies.
Fair enough. You need pipe. Lots of pipes.
Yeah. But yeah, at the moment he'll just be kind of looking through and seeing if there's anything salvageable around the bar.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at Gnarl's character sheet. So I can have a mechanical thing for this. I don't want to do a straight intelligence if there's some kind of specific skill that I could use. Survival no, stealth no, advance no, persuasion no, religion no. Well,
Maybe one of
maybe
his
religion.
proficiencies.
Did you say religion?
The religion of God.
Does he have like a carpenter's tool or something that he might have a proficiency for?
He does have Smith's tools, so actually I will let you, and Tinker's tools. I'll let you do a Tinker's tool to see if what you can scrap for your project.
Ugh, I need 12.
Only 12? I mean, you got a rudimentary idea of how to use some of those barrels of fermented vinegar in the basement as
Make some
as
batteries out of them.
as a waste receptacle. Just dump them and hook them up to the side of the building, and then once they get filled with whatever sewage, you can chuck that out in a way.
So my big idea is these are barrels. I can put things in barrels.
I can put shit in barrels. Just instead of throwing it out the side of the building, I could get plumbing set up.
I feel like that thought crosses Niall's mind. He pauses for a moment and goes, "Was that the best I could come up with?"
The best you could come up with at 12.
I am not on form today.
Take 10 and put the 14. Think about it, plan it out, and get a 14 as a take 10.
No, it's funnier this way. Plus,
And then no, you get the same result, but you spend an hour planning out, drawing out plans, and that's what you come up with. That's what I'm saying. Take 10 takes longer. Come up with the same idea.
because at the very least, he dumps the vinegar into the drains. At least cleaning the drains very aggressively. It's like, oh, you could eat your dinner off that if you didn't mind eating incredibly vinegary food.
I mean, it is fantasy Europe, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm really doing at the moment.
Is still cleaning and coming up with ideas. That's the one that easily came off your head. If you think of anything else, let me know. But yeah, no, you're just kind of chilling. Venarius, you were going to go to actually talk to the Fellowship of Innkeepers?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Gotta push this back to the Waterdeep map.
All right.
You get told that there's a small office on Solmore Street.
Oh, that's a really short walk. It's just right over there.
Yeah.
Boom.
You come to the building and you hear just yelling.
I'm just kind of like gaze through a window or poke my head through the door.
You see a red-faced halfling yelling at a smaller, child halfling who seems to be in the middle of just covering a wall in jam. Morley Fairkettle, you stop that this instant! Just yelling.
Should I come back another time?
He just looks at you in surprise. Oh no, you don't need to. You! Into the kitchen. Out of here, now! Bring back washcloth, and just pushing his child out of the room. Hello. My name's Broxley. How can I help you?
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Venarius. Shake hands.
Mm.
Recently,
Just
me and
has
some
he's just small halfling with like mutton chop beard going on and bushy eyebrows.
recently, me and some companions of mine came into the ownership of Troll Skull Manor, and we were hoping to reopen it as a tavern. And if we wish to do that,
Really?
apparently you're the person to talk to if we need to do that.
You bought the Troll Skull Manor and you're planning on setting her up? I shall live again. And he just like starts patting you on the back.
Well, technically, we got it as a payment for a job, but still, I'm happy to try and fix it up and get this place running again.
Aye. And about time. I feared that place would remain just abandoned and haunted.
Well, now it's inhabited and haunted. So, uh, I guess we're back in the black again on that one. So, well, what forms do I have to fill out? Because it's going to take a lot of legwork, and I just want to get things rolling as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying?
I do. There's guild licenses to be filled out. There's contracts to be signed. You're going to need to make sure that the location is habitable. I've been by and it's derelict.
You are not wrong. We were just cleaning out some old scrap tables, seeing what we can salvage earlier today, but should at least be habitable sooner than later if we keep at this rate.
And that it should. You've contacts with the carpenters, roofers, and plasticiers guilds, and the sellers and plumbers.
I know we've got someone talking to the Carpenters Guild right now. We haven't talked to all the guilds yet, but decided I'd come to see you because I feel like it was implied that you were the first person I should talk to, and then we can run off and talk to the guilds.
Mm-hmm. We'll get you set up with the guild contract and make you a full-fledged member of the fellowship. I can also get in contact with different people to come and inspect your property and give you an estimate of the cost.
Oh, well, thank you kindly on that one.
No problem. It's a service we provide to all upstanding members of the Fellowship of Innkeepers.
I'm happy to be a part of that fellowship myself now.
Like I said, it's a fellowship, and he just pats you on the back again. Why don't you come down here and I'll get that paperwork out, shall I?
All right. I just follow him and start doing all the paperwork.
As he's in the middle of the paperwork, there is a small upfront fee. I hope it won't be too big of a cost.
Oh, what cost would that be?
To complete the contracts and get this license going, it's going to be quite a few dragons. Do you have 250 dragons on hand?
On hand, no. I mean, I've only got about 80, I think, but no. You know what? Let me go to the treasury. I might have to come back tomorrow. And
Fair enough. We'll finish filling out this paperwork now, and I'll get it all taken care of as soon as we get payment.
all right. Thank you for your help, though.
No, not a problem. I'll stop by.
And we'll do our best to make the place hospitable by then.
I hope
And
that
that-
you do.
And then I make a quick exit while panicking because that's a lot of dragons.
But yes, his name is Broxley Fairkettle. And he got your paperwork taken care of, but he can't file it until he receives payment.
Good to know.
Okay. Now, 10-4, after you were done talking with that liquor vendor, were you going to pay him the 20 gold to have the liquor he was trying to sell you sent to Troll Skull
I
Manor?
thought I was gonna. I say I would. The thing I was thinking about the problem is right now is it'll take us like a week at least to get the thing up and running before we can even start selling.
Probably more than a week.
Well, I would say at a minimum of 10 things. There's not much sense to leave it alone and start getting bad or having. I'm not getting bad, but having all the extra wine around while we try and do innovations would probably risk it getting damaged. So I'm saying mention that so we're gonna wait until we at least get the wine cellar in a proper shape before we can even store any wine property without risking it get damaged.
Hammond nods his head. You're probably right. We don't want to. I mean, you're not open for business yet. Do you know when you're going to be opening up this tavern of yours?
When it gets repaired and the innkeepers guild gives us the okay to open it, otherwise, right now they will not allow us to start selling anything yet.
Uh, you're probably right. Um, do you want to do business with me directly, or are you going to use a contract through the Fellowship of Innkeepers?
Probably be. Is it okay to go directly, or would the innkeepers be more annoyed if we were to do business directly like this? Still
Oh,
haven't.
you're an actual member of our order, so we can easily sell to you without dealing with them, and they have no rights between business within the guild. But it might be for the best if you go through them. They would not like to think of us encroaching on their business.
Good point. Good point. So
We don't need any more unpleasantness.
good point. Good point. So yeah, sure. I'll probably go through them just in case, so we don't. They'll make it easier for us for getting all the other supplies we need.
Hmm. In that case, you'll be wanting to talk to Fairkettle.
Okay. I'll do that once once we finish talking to the innkeepers to get more of the supplies we need to get the thing into better shape.
Fair enough. Anyway, I have a delivery to make. I'll talk to you later, 10-4.
Okay.
And
Okay,
he goes to that wagon that had been hitched at this point and takes off. And you were also planning on going to the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers Guild, people were saying?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but now that you're talking about saying how we might need to go do everything through the innkeepers, I'll probably head back first so we can talk about what we want to do.
Okay. I guess about this time, probably everyone has made their way back to Troll Skull Alley at this point, to the manor.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull us all back to there. So yes, you guys find yourselves all once again back at your property.
So I spoke to a very important businessman. I raised some money for us. That's what I'm getting at. We can hire servants.
Okay, like how much of a investment were you able to obtain?
Uh, I got about 81 gold coins.
Well, that's good because apparently, in order to join the Innkeeper's Fellowship, uh, there's a 250 dragon surcharge.
What?
I'm saying we need 250 gold just to like get through all the paperwork and everything and become an official member of the Fellowship.
Why bother?
As you can make it back eventually.
And also because then we'll be legally allowed and we won't get in trouble and we won't have the, all these groups and all this bureaucracy kicking down our door. That's why.
Ugh. Sure, then. She plops. She plops a big bag of 81 gold on the table.
Okay.
I'll
I
just
guess
go ahead and get that out of my character sheet.
To get the official lessons, I guess we probably all have to contribute some then.
Should go ahead and put 81 gold in your inventory there, Tyler. I just removed it from mine.
All right. One moment, because Chrome crashed and I'm waiting to rejoin the game. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, Venarius already had 50 gold.
So that's 50 plus 80.
81.
131.
Yep. All right. Just need another 120.
I can share 40.
All right. That's 171. Looks to Marza and Gnarl.
No, they're trying to take your money.
Yeah, and I just kind of puts one hand in his coin purse and goes, "You can try and take my money."
I roll sleight of hand.
Rav
let's
packs a pipe. She packs a pipe full of the last bit of deep gnome dope that she has and lights it up.
You know, Rava, you think everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
You just need to actually work for the first time in your life.
That doesn't sound exciting at all. But if she has enough money for more of this dank ass deep gnome dope, then everything will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You could maybe ask said Deep Gnome if he has any work available. That's a thought that crosses through your head. You don't know why you're thinking about that. Maybe because you're thinking about the dank
This
drugs
dank
that he
herb.
gave you.
Maybe later.
Yeah, turns out this is some kind of ploy by the deep known government to get kids who are on drugs into employment. They're sitting there smoking it, and magically it infuses them with the desire to get a job.
Whoa.
Man, I should really write my CV up.
Whoa. I need to invest in my retirement.
Also, snacks.
Okay, but seriously, I still need 79 gold.
And
What about
that's
you,
just-
Marza? You hear this? You do know about some jobs.
Yeah. There are a couple bounties currently on the market that we could. One for one of those weird little eye things that we encountered in the sewers, and another for a what's it called? For a mugger.
How much did they say they hunt down those eye things? Anyways,
I actually don't think I got a price for the IA things.
It was 25 to kill it and collect whatever of it you could. Which you remember the thing just dissolving before, so that's gonna be unpleasant goo, probably.
Mhm.
Not it.
But they said that they'd double it if you brought back a live specimen. Of course, how you're going to catch and carry in this thing that is an eye that just does horrific things with its eye lasers, you don't even want to think about.
You know, I've never been mugged before. Where is this mugger?
Over on Thunderstaff.
Yes, Thunderstaff Way.
How far away is that?
Move that back
Mhm.
over there. Thunderstaff Way, it was right around here in the North Ward.
Oh, that isn't that far away. So, like, any idea what time?
is he like a? Is
It
he like
was
a,
this morning.
was it like a serial mugger who'd been stealing for a while? Or is this kind of his first thing and he's long gone
A
now?
man got mugged, walked into the City Watch, informed them, and so now they're like, yeah, just keep an eye out for this mugger. We have a rough description. He had a long beard and was wearing a green tunic.
Huh.
So, yeah, the guy ended up posting a small reward for his capture.
How small?
It was 10 gold.
That's something, I guess.
It's the indignity.
Mm-hmm.
Niall's just going to kind of bang his hand on the counter a couple of times. Can I just say something that all of you may want to maybe talk me out of?
What?
But
How many of you actually want to run a bar?
Ven raises a hand.
it'd be useful to have a different way on selling my wares. So yeah, or at least get
You
this as
can vaguely see just a hand off in the distance raised.
You don't
Violet
count your
light.
bed.
Rava does not raise her hand either because she doesn't actually want to run a bar or because she's high. Or both.
She's scared if she raises her hand, it's just going to float off to the ceiling.
Hand, I needed you.
This isn't like a hallucinogen. This is more like dank herb.
All I'm saying is we are apparently going to have to put up a truckload of money, the kind of money that will take us weeks to even earn, just so we can start spending more money. So we can start spending more money to do something that maybe half of us want to do.
I mean, there is value to the work.
Yeah.
I mean,
A consistent source of income would be helpful. Not to mention a bar is a good place to gather information. Themed correctly, we could even use it as a base of operations for hosting an adventuring company or the like, which I assume is something we kind of are at this point.
Yeah.
Plus, this place is historic. Like, this place is going to make money because people want Troll Skull Manor back on the map.
And, like, I'm bored. And I've got, like, 70 years before I can really get into a career of any variety. So, just shrugs.
So you want to open a bar because of ennui.
Is it better than nothing?
Fair. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing that out.
I'm not denying it.
Well, if you're all on board.
What was it that you wanted to get talked out of?
I didn't come down from the mountain to clean glasses. I didn't learn all that stuff I learned back when I was a pup just so I could make shit pipes in an old building. I wanted to...
Do you want to go mess someone up?
We don't have to. Once you get it up and running, we can be the owners and have.
We can go mess up.
We can hire people to help run the bar, and then we can only be the owners and check in once in a while and use it as a basic operations without.
There's an
actually
errant
needing
mugger
to
out
run it.
there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my question, Gnarl, is what were you going to do with the money otherwise?
Invest in equipment. Maybe see if I could make a workshop somewhere.
And you can't make a workshop in here?
Oh, yeah, but...
Okay. How about, I mean, I think we're all looking for a little bit of something other than just a tavern here. So you get your workshop. I get a place where I can bring information in.
I get a place to easily sell alcohol and rather get some place to something to have fun with while she waits for the next thing to happen.
Till I wait for the big 100.
That still sounds so weird for me that you have to wait until you are 100 before you can be allowed to do anything much.
And Ven is still the mysterious stranger, so nobody knows what he wants to do.
I assume Ven is hiding from something and is using this business as a cover.
I mean, you know that apparently, according to the rumors, he's trying to get away from Schultz to wait for the heat die down. So,
Yeah. No, that's what Martha says. I had out of courtesy, I haven't looked into it because if I did, then I would probably be forced to arrest him for something.
the funny thing is, in his actual background, you would find nothing to arrest him for.
Yeah, no.
I am gonna go get mugged.
Cool.
And by that, I mean I'm gonna look positively muggable, but I'm gonna do some magic stuff at a dude.
And I guess I'm gonna go kidnap Baby Beholder.
I mean,
Okay, so you guys are splitting up and doing both of these.
mm-hmm.
Gnarl,
Yeah,
do you want to mess someone up?
kinda.
Yeah. Let's go
All
mess
right.
someone up.
Oh god, she's high. She's gonna pick a fight. Right, I'm coming with her.
I mean,
Which of them are you going to go with?
Of course, he's going to be making sure Rava doesn't accidentally yeet someone through a window.
I mean, I'm gonna go
Martha has
find a
to go.
mugger.
Though. That's kind of her job, is to make sure Rava doesn't yeet someone through a window.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna go with Venarius so he's not dealing with a gazer alone?
I'll go with Venerius.
All right. Do we have large enough just sacks that we can just put this thing in after we knock it out?
Oh yeah.
I've got an empty barrel, although it smells of vinegar quite badly.
I mean I think that barrel's a little big. It was what I'm thinking of, like a big old wine cask. So
You have a burlap sack that may have once held potatoes, but now holds the remnants of mush.
perfect. Just clear out that mush and yeah, let's get going.
Okay. Now let me go over to my random battle map. Let's not use that random battle map. That's still set up from other times. Okay. So, since I was not prepared beforehand, we'll go with, let's see, images.
So here's the plan. How many people are with you right now?
Everyone but 10-4 and Venarius are
All right.
currently with you.
So here's the plan. I'm gonna go through here, just down this road, and look most muggable.
The most muggable?
I look at me. Look how muggable I am. Here I am. This elvish noble smoking a pipe, walking down the road, not really paying attention to where she's going at all.
As you do.
As I do. And then when someone's gonna bug me, I'm gonna throw them pretty far, and then you guys can pounce.
I just realised we probably should have clarified this a while back, but when they said they got mugged, did they say by a singular person?
Yes.
Okay. Just.
And it may actually be true based on a certain role.
Shh. I don't see what the GM rolls.
All
Don't
right.
see what's behind the curtain.
So it was around this area, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go ahead and place your tokens down next to Rav. Those of you who are here.
Just gonna walk along, humming a song,
I should probably have put down some.
smoking my bong.
The real
I
plot
don't
twist
have a
is-
bong, actually. I just got a pipe.
The real plot twist
Who am I
is that
talking to?
the gazer is here in this alley, while the mugger is over where we're going.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe.
Let me put down some more tokens pretty quickly because I forgot my random citizens. Which would be commoner. Okay, and back to you guys. And that was just going to stay that way. Okay, so down this busy street, all of you, and you can see a man who fits that description just eating an apple down the side of one of the streets near an alley.
Just walking along. Really don't want to get mugged today. This is a damn good. Oh, hey, what's down there?
He's just looking at you going down the alley and then looks over at Marza. He looks nonplussed.
Keep on walking, Marza.
Sure, Marza will just keep walking.
Don't follow me.
The second you're walking away from him, he just starts crossing the street. Heading away. Gnarl, he is
Generally
walking right past you quickly. He's trying to make it look like he's not like about to book it for Marza, but he might know who she is.
Marza. You scared him off.
It's just
Why are you
takes,
so
like, a step
spooky?
away from you.
I was muted. I was going to stick a foot out and try and trip him up as he goes by.
Okay, give me. Oh, what kind of grapple check would a trip be? Just like a standard strength check? Or dex? Let's go with a dex. Give me a dex roll, see if you can put your foot out in time to trip him up. 14. And this is a thug, so let me pop up his sheet.
I was going to say there's no sleight of foot.
I don't know why. We need to be proponents of alternate sleights. So sleight of foot, sleight of
butt.
sleight of head.
What for catching toast?
Politically slighted.
Slight pinch of salt.
Probably want to get mildly annoyed by something, but nothing too much.
Sometimes you just need to be salty. That's like rolling a nat 20 though.
Salty. The mildest amount of salty you can be.
Sleight of shirt. Just really good at swapping shirts with people.
AC 11. Yeah, no, he just like hits the pavement, the cobbles.
Oh, wow.
Just hear, just yell aloud. Goddamn Paylor! Ah!
Oh, you're right there. Oh, just kind of kneel down and kind of lean on him slightly in a kind of, oh, are you okay? Sort of way.
As he is suddenly surrounded by Marza and Rav.
I thought you were trying to not get mugged. Just gonna.
I'm not getting mugged.
Well, I'm not either. And he just starts continuing. Please leave me alone. What were you trying to incite about him?
I don't know. This guy matches the description.
Yes, he does.
Okay,
you don't need
then-
an insight for that.
Okay.
He's got the beard going on, and that's a green tunic.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me, please.
I would prefer you didn't.
You're not getting mugged. You're getting arrested.
You do not look like the city guard. Well, she does, but you don't.
I'm not arresting you. I'm not getting mugged.
Yeah, we are what is called assisting with their inquiries, which means we get to get the shit out of you, and we don't even have to fill in any paperwork.
We don't? I hate paperwork.
I do have a counter argument to that, and he is going to take a quick surprise swing at you before combat gets started. Let's have your roll initiative.
Okay, who is he taking a swing at?
At you. It says you get to beat him up with that.
Oh, if he hits me hard enough, he's going to really regret that.
Oi.
This is not his best decision, but it is his decision.
I don't think this guy's made a lot of good decisions in the last couple of days.
He hasn't. He quickly pulls a small mace out of his
mace!
his side and just hits you with it.
How small does a mace have to be that it's called a small mace?
I was going to say, I think more than a foot long. Otherwise, it's a club, or a blackjack.
Yeah, how do you
Just
make?
about a foot long.
Yeah, how do you miniaturize a mace so much that you can actually call it small?
It's my pocket mace.
It's
So he sprays it in your eyeballs.
Pocket saying.
Oh, oh how's
Yeah,
that not an invention I can have? Just pocket sand, trivial invention.
It's like nobody ever expects this. Blindness.
No, that would be more of a cantrip that has a DC save of 3.
So Gnarl, I imagine, has a higher AC than 10.
Yes, it's 12.
Yeah, you see this coming. He does not hit you.
Just leans back a bit. Just nope.
No, stay back. I'm armed.
You guys mind if I?
Oh, you go ahead.
Go ahead and do initiative, everyone. Let's see here. I'll get the thug. So click on your token and then roll your initiative.
Nice. Mars is just gonna clean this guy's clock in one shot.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give up your turn for Gnarl to finish this?
You just roll initiative.
Oh,
Here,
yeah,
go
go
find
for
it again.
We'll see.
Go.
Yeah. Oh no, you are still on that cush.
I mean, yeah, I am.
Okay, you still go before the thug. Go to his next turn. Because NPCs go behind characters. So, yeah. Marza, are you going to let Gnarl handle this, or are you going to hold off on your turn?
I mean, it honestly sounds like Gnarl's, really looking for an outlet today.
As dumb as it sounds, unfortunately, yes.
Yep. She's done of this shit.
I mean, my outlet. Your outlet being beating up criminals. Like, I agree with it.
Turns out Gnarl just becomes the Batman of the setting.
The dog man.
Dog man.
Dog man of Waterdeep.
Cool. So, yeah, there's just a wee, and then an uppercut comes swinging up with the power fist.
Oh!
Wait, do you do like the? Do you?
Wait, there seems to be something wrong here. Why is that green?
We've been over that. It's because whatever he got the roll, it's 1d20 greater than 5. So as long as he rolls over a 5, it goes green.
Okay.
Are you gonna Shoryuken this motherfucker?
Thug's AC is 11.
Like a fucking spinning uppercut.
Oh dear. Then yeah, he's about to have a very bad day.
So he has to make a strength saving throw?
Well, let me just roll damage first.
Yes. Go ahead and click that.
Oh god.
Nice.
Well, that's only 6 because it's not crit, even though. But let me do his strength saving throw and see if he gets flung.
And the uppercut implies that the push is upwards rather than towards Marza.
Oh, he succeeded, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
He got a 19.
Still wrong, however.
Don't know if is he set so you guys. Oh yeah, it's whispered. Let me go click that to never whisper from now on. There we go. Should be more visible now. Our thug friend doesn't go flying, but he does take a good crack to the chin and looks a little dazed. What the? It spits out to what the heck was that?
Science, bitch.
Rav, what are you gonna do? It looks like he did not go down.
Do you fold?
Just
you-
his hand clenches tighter on his mace.
Are you gonna fold? You're not gonna. Are ya? Oh, that's fine. No, that's just fine. Hey, look over there. And then he has to make a
Wait, you got an actual 20 on a
Um,
catapult check?
No, that's unnatural.
well, no, I don't roll catapult. I don't know
Oh,
why
you're
it does that. No, I that's a save that he has to make. For some reason, this system, like it says that I have to roll it, but that's not how it works.
See. Let me go
it-
back to your character sheet so I
It's
can
probably
look at
set up as an attack and not a spell card.
Output attack. Is that why?
Yeah,
Okay, so I have to do spell card.
yeah. And then it'll just show what the effect is.
Okay.
So an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds.
Yeah. So he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. Our good old thug here.
Wow.
So the stone you're tossing at him, or what are you tossing at him?
Yeah, it was gonna be just like a rock. It was like a hefty piece of debris in like from like the damage to a cobblestone piece of cobblestone.
Yeah, no, there's actually a couple loose cobblestones.
Yeah, it was gonna be like
Away.
a loose cobblestone.
And you lift it into the air and you chuck it, and it just hits the building behind you. You pulled it from the street and hauled it, and it actually just slams into the building, and you hear shouting from inside. But
Look at that. How are you fast? You can't be fast. Or I'm just high.
frickin' elven witch, and he's going to take a couple swings at you, Rav.
A couple of swings. Oh my god, he's got action surge.
He does. He has He has 2 melee attacks. He's the
He
worst.
does? Oh shit.
Yes.
And then Rafa was
He has
unconscious.
multi-attack, and the thug makes 2 melee attacks.
How do you think he was a successful mugger?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
Oh wow!
Oh, God.
Oh god, he's
So-
competent. Run.
So he hits twice then?
Yes, he does. He has
Does he have to
multi-attack.
roll twice or just
He does have to roll twice.
What was this? Are you going with the
There's
That's-
2 rolls there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
One doesn't hit, at least. The
Okay,
second
so
one doesn't hit.
The
second
20,
one doesn't hit.
are you telling me the
the
nat
crit?
20 doesn't hit?
I mean, does a nat 20 always hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then,
What is your AC?
it's 12.
12? Oh, God, yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, do you get knocked out with just 4 damage?
Uh,
Not anymore with the second level.
I need a total of 14 to knock me out.
Okay. That is...
Wait, you have 14 hit points?
Yes, I do.
How?
How am I weaker than the stoner elf?
Well, I mean,
Fuck my constitution.
try being a stoner elf.
I
Apparently
legitimately
so.
want to see the math on that.
Unfortunately, Rav, you feel a sharp pain in your shoulder as you get hit with a mace, and you just kind of get the thought that being this close to him might not have been a good idea, as the last thing you see is him hitting you over the head, and you fall to the ground, and we're going to start having you make the saving throws on your next turn, as
He's
he
actually,
has knocked you out.
Saving, does he still make the saving if it's non-lethal?
Yeah, if he just knocked me out, then there's no death saving throw.
Oh,
Was
okay.
he going for non-lethal?
No, he was trying to crack her skull.
Then I think that is death saves.
Yeah, so you've been hit pretty hard. So we'll. He was not that happy with you.
He has made a very poor decision.
He
Oh, yeah.
has. What are you gonna do about this poor decision this thug has made, Marza? As he's just knocked your ward down.
We only need to bring back enough of him to identify him, right?
No, murder
No.
is still murder, but all right. I'm just gonna hit him with my sword.
Fair enough.
Oh,
That is a miss.
that's just below.
Yeah, no, he you dodges. What are you going to do to him, Gnarl?
So yeah, Niall's just see Rava go down. Niall just kind of lets out this low, ululating growl and then just bites the guy.
Fair enough. Go ahead, give me that roll.
So I've just realised I don't actually have the direct thing, so it's
We can
slash-
manually roll it.
Yeah, I was going to say slash roll 1d20 plus.
Your proficiency plus your strength, probably.
It's an unarmed attack, so I don't know if that would count with my proficiency bonus or not. I
It's a
imagine it
natural
would.
attack, though, isn't it?
Yeah, natural attack.
That's a 13, and our thug is hit. Roll your damage.
Okay, so it's 1d4 plus my strength modifier, so plus 2. 6.
Okay. Gets bit in the shoulder. He has not gone down, unfortunately. Jeez. Oh god, he has to decide which is the bigger threat, you who's bitten him or the woman with the sword. He is going to try and hit Marza.
Just like to say, good job we sent 3 people to take this guy out, because holy shit.
That was an extremely good roll. 2 extremely good rolls.
Question: how injured does this guy look right now?
He's not extremely bloodied yet.
Cool. I activate Hellish Rebuke.
Fair enough.
Nice.
That's probably for the best. So, does he have to make a dex check for that, or
For half.
for half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go to my spell and just. Yeah.
That is a failure.
Mhm.
So he just takes 11 damage then?
Fire damage, specifically. Yeah. He still hits me, but. By the way, how much damage did I take from that?
Oh, I haven't rolled his attack yet. Let me do that. 16, does that hit you?
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay,
So-
that's 5 damage, and then his second swing is also a 16 for 6.
Okay.
Curses. Okay, but he takes 11 damage. He was not expecting to catch on fire when he hit you. And now he does look like he's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We should have sent the whole party at this rate.
Well,
I think it's that we just let the warlock, well, not the warlock, the sorcerer, just walk into melee range with a guy who has multiple attacks, and funnily enough,
Well, didn't know he had multiple attacks.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Isn't multi attack like a level 5? You can get like a level 5 practically.
I mean,
What is
What
the
do-
CR of a thug?
What do I roll for my
Roll
on my
me
turn now?
1d20
1d20.
and get above a 10.
Nah.
Oh god,
God damn it!
no,
Nate!
that counts as 2 failures.
No, I don't think it does. I don't remember.
If crit failing a death save.
Does it?
Same thing with crit success. Crit success counts as 2 successes. Crit failing
God
counts as
damn
2
it.
Oh
failures.
god, we might just lose a character from this.
I doubt it. She does not look like she's doing well. Marza, what are you gonna do?
well, I have no healing abilities whatsoever, so I'm going to
But didn't Marza just rebuke?
That was a
No.
counter to him.
Oh, that was a counter.
yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the curse as a free action, as a bonus action,
Mhm.
and then swing at him.
Okay.
So I get an additional +2 damage on whatever this is, assuming it hits.
It does.
So that's 10.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. It's
Okay. Describe how you are going to disarm him and incapacitate him.
okay.
As he goes down.
Yeah. So Martha ignites a ignites into fire. And then, and then as the fire comes off her, swings around with an unholy glow in her eye and just whacks this guy.
Mhm.
Probably using the the wide part of the of her blade to throw the mace down, and then following through to completely punching him in the back of the head with the flat side of the blade.
Okay. Yeah, just he hits the floor. Gnarl Rev is not looking good at all.
Yeah, just wiping blood from his mouth, and then kneels down, activates the protoplaser, and is going to just go, sorry, Rava. Bzzzt. I'm sure this is good for head trauma. That's 1d6 plus my intelligence modifier, which is 2. Get 5 HP back, which should take you out of need to take saves.
Okay. 5. Let's see. Well, what? How much did I lose?
To be fair, healing starts from 0, I believe.
Yeah.
In 5
Oh, it
unless
does?
you take
Yeah.
massive enough damage, or you take damage when you're down.
Okay, then.
I think they did away with the -10
Oh.
when they implemented the with the death saving throws for 3 death saving throws.
Yeah. Instead, you just go to 0.
That's
Okay.
good. That means that even a crap healing potion can save you then.
I would have actually died if you hadn't done that.
Yep. Luckily, you were just kind of floating in a dark pool of water in a cave. There were mushrooms, and then all of a sudden you feel like you've been struck by an eel, and is that gnarl over you?
Wow, you are half red.
Yeah, it's not mine. You need to buy a hat, like a helmet, or just not let people hit you in the face with mace. Do you want a hand up?
No, I'm gonna lay here for a while. I
Yeah,
think
probably a good move.
I'm just gonna. This is just. She just like throws a silver on the ground. Someone give me a cart.
Oh, I got a cart.
Yeah, just like just have that. She points at the silver in the middle of the road. Just carry me to Troll Skull place.
I don't know no Troll Skull place, but I can get you a healer.
I don't feel like walking. Not after this.
Well, I guess I'm gonna. He walks up and starts to reach for one of your ankles. You think he might just drag you to his cart?
I'll get her in.
Oh, okay. Probably. Yeah, she's been knocked around enough.
Cool.
Doesn't need her head on the cob.
Bounced off the cobblestones. And yet you were going to drag her by it. No, never mind. I'm in a bad enough mood. Right. In you go.
Right.
Thanks.
I'll take this one back to the guards.
Is the guy still conscious?
No,
he is not.
no, he got whacked in the back of the head with a
burning broad.
Yeah.
What type of sword is that? A broadsword?
It is a long sword.
Long sword, so thinner, but
ouch. Arguably would hurt more.
Yeah.
Thinner, but not by much. Long swords are still pretty big hunks of metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll just glare down at the guy. It's like, yeah. I'll see you back at the pub then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rob was just gonna. She gave the guy a silver to just carry her back to the pub. Wheel her back to the pub.
Yeah, starting to realize that being in the back of this wagon just doesn't smell good. There's tarp over something that you're laying on this tarp, but whatever's underneath you smells terrible.
Yeah, but she's also like her head is covered in blood.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Niall's coming back with her anyway, so he probably smelled this as well and goes, mate, what are you moving?
Manure.
Well, it's soft, I guess.
I need a bath anyway.
Why'd you want to do something silly like that? It's a good way to get yourself sick.
Well, because...
Well, you'll wipe away your protective layer of dust.
What?
You never heard about that?
Everyone knows about that.
Even I know about that. I don't believe it, but even I know about it.
This is a very shabby looking man.
See, if you had kept a protective layer of dirt, you wouldn't have taken as much damage from that mace.
It would have the mace blow to your forehead.
And eventually, you make it back to Troll Skull Manor.
Oh, for God's sake, no. Can I please just roll medicine to re-educate these two on proper bodily hygiene?
Sure.
You don't need to educate me on it, just him.
You just need to get higher than his intelligence score. Let me look at the.
I'm assuming it's more than. I'm assuming his is less than 14.
Well, he is a commoner, so. If I remember right, their stats are all. Oh man, they're 10 across the board. It is still higher. So you do successfully re-educate him.
So basically, imagine there's tiny little goblins that can go inside your body and make you ill. And you've got to make sure you wash them off, otherwise they get inside you.
Gerblins?
Yeah, tiny little. Well, they begin with a G.
Much like in the real world,
germs?
how Jon Snow and other contemporaries of his day taught germ theory to to people. You have taught this man germ theory. So you're saying that I should boil my water before I drink it?
I would say so. And maybe don't have the well so close to the privy.
You know, you make some sense.
Just saying. Yeah, don't feel bad about it. I mean, rich elf girl at the back thought exactly the same thing. So, yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to remove you guys from the board and in a very similar looking street because I am extremely lazy and only have one map prepared.
No, I just like to imagine that as we're leaving, we just see the other two kind of come into us like, I swear it's around about here. Why is there blood on the cobblestones?
We have you guys.
Yep.
With our friend, the Wild Gazer. And in fact, before we get to this point, though, I'd like you guys to give me a general investigation roll.
Would perception work as well, or?
No, it's going to have to be investigation. It's over a large area. You don't know exactly where it is?
Nope.
Well, you'll still get something. It's just
Excellent.
going to be something different. So, it takes a lot longer than the others. It is getting dark by the time you have just a random passerby, because you've been asking around, tell you that they saw something floating down an alleyway, down the street. It actually is the exact same goddamn street that they were there earlier in the day.
So it actually is.
Yeah, it actually is at this point. And they say they saw two small figures talking to this floating orb. And let me get them onto the map because you've come at a terrible time.
Where are they?
I am still loading them in. Don't you worry, bud.
Oh boy.
Is it still late enough that I need to bring a lantern or not yet?
It's twilight, so not quite yet. And the last, the gazer. Might help if I was on the object and tokens layer. Okay. So, you guys are coming down the street. Oddly, there's not a lot of people around this time of night, and you, in fact, do see this gazer. It's bobbing up and down, looking at from what you away from you guys. At what you see are two children wearing masks,
Huh.
big bulky masks.
Now, when you say children, I know they're children and not just like, halflings or something.
They could be halflings. They're just small.
Is the gazer menacing them, or is they kind of looks like they're trying to communicate, or what's going on?
It's
There?
just looking at them, you can't tell. You know that they don't really talk so much as repeat what they've been told.
What is it saying?
It's saying nothing. Just in a very not childlike voice. One of them is like, "Yes, okay, you need to look for the elf with the dark skin who's been wandering around. The master, Xanathar, wants you to find the drow. Go find the drow."
And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of drow, but
Okay, so we stay hidden a while, I guess, and wait until they leave.
They're not leaving. They're just trying to explain this to this gazer, and it's just bobbing up and down. You've probably heard them because they're repeating this constantly, like 3 or 4 times, trying to get this gazer to move on.
and they aren't leaving.
No, they're not.
I mean, part of me wants to be patient and wait it out a little bit, but
I kind of wanted to do that too.
yeah.
I mean, eventually, yeah, they're going to have talked it into going away, and it's going to float in your direction. Let me move them. As one of them turns, you can see a small reptilian tail coming out from underneath.
But by the way, do you have miniatures out for the things? Because all I see is the gazer.
Same here. Oh, there they
Yeah.
are. Now I see it.
There they are. As a small reptilian tail is they're pushing this gazer to move farther along. And yeah, it's going to start heading your way.
Is their stuff good enough, or?
Let me just pull up the gazer really quick. Because it does have
10-4. Maybe you want to move like right here. Give it some room. Yeah.
And yeah, no, it continues along. They're just chatting with themselves, and eventually it'll get within 5 feet of you as it's going along. It is not paying any attention to you, though.
All right, you're gonna attack it. Just
Are you gonna
knock
attack
it out
A surprise
as
attack.
fast as we can. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and both make me attack, and then we'll do initiative.
But I have advantage, right? Cause stealth or no?
You have advantage, Ed, or not for attacking from stealth?
Yeah, sure, we'll give you that hit. Roll
Okay.
damage. And then
I'm
you
going
make your...
to use. I'm using a key point to let me get 2 more unarmed attacks.
Okay.
So it's a 23, 22, 18, and 15.
A 19 from me.
Wait. Okay. So it has an AC of 13, so the first
Everything
one...
hits.
Okay, so you guys are going to just murk this thing then. Go ahead and
Yeah.
do your damage.
Non-lethal.
Yeah. Nothing.
So it's basically a poke and then pummel this thing.
Okay, yeah, you guys just gank this thing as it's floating by, not paying you any attention. just from both sides of it, and it goes down hard. And you hear hissing as you've alerted yourself to a pair of kobolds.
Quickly put it in the bag and just start running.
Well, go ahead and give me some initiative.
Is it? Can we try and? What did you hear? Did you just hear some noise? Can we like stealth and get away kind of thing?
You kind of made yourselves very aware very suddenly.
Okay, that's fine. Wow, that's 20.
Oh, you needed to click on your token first.
Okay, give me a second. Again.
And then I'll shift that to a 20 for you, don't you worry.
14.
Oh, it was a 14 originally?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yep, okay.
I was the one with the 23.
Okay. 14. Enter. Okay. So, yep, you have a gazer lying on the ground, and you also have a sack. Let you, as an action, scoop it up.
Okay, so that would be like my attack action for this official initiative, basically.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can do more than just attack with an action.
You know what I mean, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to scoop it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action bonus action that I get as a rogue to dash and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6.
I'm gonna double move, I guess.
Well,
So-
wait for your turn because these kobolds get their turn first, my
Darn
dude.
it! Darn it!
they got a 16. um. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you hear the sound of a piece of leather being swung rapidly. And you see a stone go slinging well over your head as the first kobold misses you. The second kobold is also going to move 5. 10,
Do you want to take them off
15,
whisper too, like you've been doing?
20. Oh, yeah, I need to do that. Let's see. As that first one got a 9 on its attack roll, so it definitely did not hit. Let's put to never whisper. I don't know why it automatically does that for them. 15. And he's also going to swing with his sling. And he got an 18. Is that a hit?
Yes, that's a hit. Okay.
You have a stone hit you in the head. Just dinging off your metal plate. And
much
you
damage
take
did it do?
3 bludgeoning.
Okay. I don't have to use that action to disengage, right? I'm still far enough away, so.
Yeah, you're still over 5 feet away from them, so you don't need to do that.
How much-
And you hear them yelling in just
1, 2,
really broken common.
4,
Xanathar will hear about this.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 off the
15?
map. I double move. And
Yeah,
I can
but-
move 8 squares now because of my I have an armor mover, which increases my speed by 10 to 40.
Okay.
So I just basically go woof and dash off.
Okay. So you're moving 15 instead of the 16 max you have?
I only can move up to 15 here because I can't move off the map.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're as far as you can go off the map.
And I turn 15, 16. I turn the corner and I stealth, try and hide.
I mean, at this point, you guys can get away from him.
Okay, you don't need to do that.
If you run full out, and Venarius is already far enough away that you've probably lost them at this point if they chase after you. But yeah, you are pretty sure you have one of the Xanathar guild's gazers in the sack.
Actually, wait. Before wait. Um. Uh. The problem is, I talked to Vanilla saying, do you think we should make sure we deal with those, at least knock those guys out before they report back? Or do you guys want to get away with our bounty and head back first?
Well, if I can be honest, I think I got away quick enough that I didn't. They just saw a bit of shadow, and all due respect to you, you are a beer bot, and sure, you're one in a million, but like visually, they're not going to know you from any other beer bot in the city.
I'm the only beer bot.
Are you really the only beer bot?
I'm like probably one of the very few voice force that came from a different world, kind of thing.
No. Okay. Here's the thing: if we knock them out, we're going to have to arrest them. So if we want to do that, we can, or we can keep on running. Like that's up to you.
I think I don't hear them coming after us, so it looks like they might be.
Okay. I'm going to do a thing. Since it's technically my initiative, I think.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to peek around the corner, see if they're still.
They're walking away quietly.
Do you want to go after them?
No, if they're just gonna not pursue, then it's hopefully something minor enough that we don't have to have them come back later.
All right. Let's go turn this thing in.
Okay.
Alrighty. We make one last roll.
Uh-oh.
What's your guys' passive perceptions?
My perception is 5 plus 5 to my rolls.
Passive perception is 13 for me.
What do you mean? How do you get 13?
It's your perception plus 10.
I got 15 then.
So a 15 and a 13?
Mm-hmm.
Passively, yeah.
Okay.
So I assume we don't see anything.
I haven't rolled.
Oh, okay.
Looks like they failed.
They did fail. As you guys are walking, you see a masked child a good 2 blocks behind you. Just slowly tailing you.
All right, turn a corner.
In the corner here.
Yeah, turn a corner, wait for them to come. Basically, do the exact same thing we did with the gazer.
Actually, no. Make sure do a actual perception check to make sure it actually is a couple and not an actual child.
I mean, you guys sneak around the corner to get ready to do that, but the person never shows up. And when you finally do stop, you just don't see them anymore.
Mm.
You think they might be onto your tricks.
I was going to use a perception check on that thing. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was
just
hoping we could. I was going to try and peek around the corner, but if they started going away, we probably would have gone after them.
Yeah, he did. The second you guys went around the corner, he fell back.
All right.
My perception was horrible, so I couldn't see anything either way.
I'll try.
Yeah, you think you've...
And so we rolled to track these guys down after we got away from them.
But yeah, you're pretty sure you should probably get this gazer back before it wakes up.
Okay, let's deliver to the bounty station then.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see. I think since it's almost 9 o'clock our time, 12 o'clock.
It's about midnight my time. I'm quite
I think
sleepy.
we'll
I'm about
call
as
it
sleepy
here.
as my character.
We'll call it here as you
He
guys
was very sleepy, just so you know.
you guys turn your things into the local constables, and you guys make yourself what was it, 50 gold for having a live gazer, and 10 gold for catching this individual. So you guys have made yourselves about 60 gold.
So 30
We're
each.
at 231.
So we'll call it there.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I trust that you wouldn't have actually killed me. Like,
No, I would not have
way.
killed you. I was going to.
Now, considering I could have possibly died in the first session if we hadn't been careful, if Ed had not been very generous with that. So
No, you were going to be fine because I'm pretty sure that was a non-lethal attack because it was a barroom brawl. I was the one that could have died.
That's true.
That's true.
From Giant Mosquito.
I'm going to be very careful with you guys. I might be kind of a monster, though, since I have had a character death within this system. But I'm going to be very careful for you. Definitely not going to have a repeat of the dragon drop.
You're gonna have to, because we have the least optimized party that has ever existed.
oh
Well,
god,
I am aware of how unoptimized you guys are.
We're almost like you couldn't get this unoptimized if you tried.
If you tried. Yeah.
And
I
we
don't know.
didn't try.
if you had a group of like 5 barbarians, then maybe.
No, I've seen all one class parties work. Like, they just do one thing really good. If that thing is killing people, it works out.
Yeah, we'd be an amazing killing team if we were all barbarians. The thing is, we all picked some variant of spellcaster and one rogue.
I'm not spellcaster at all. What are you talking about,
Oh,
John?
right, and 10-4. I forgot 10-4.
We have 2 strikers, 2 spellcasters, and an artificer.
I'm more of a half caster,
Fair.
but
I do think that the most survivable one might actually be Marza, though.
Absolutely.
Ideal combination of.
What's your AC now, John? Anyways, so 60, right?
15 currently, and then I can bring it up to. I have a spell that does it give me armor or no? It just gives me 5 temporary hit points.
Okay. Well, guys, I had fun. I'm gonna end this call though, and work on the whole sleep thing.
Yeah,
Not a problem.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night.